Hello everybody, John 12 back here again with another video, and today I bring you my official review of the first ever look / teaser trailer for Supergirl. Yes, the original CBS DC TV series. And ironically enough, before I did this review earlier today, I actually did a reaction for the trailer that came out, and I was pretty happy with it. I mean, like, I'm not big on reactions. I'm not a reactor. My YouTube channel is not for reaction videos, but, you know, I've been trying to, over the course of the last year, I've been trying to diversify, if you will, and try to create other types of segments on my channel. And I did a reaction on Supergirl. I was happy with it. I loved the trailer. I thought it was really good, well done, well made rather. And once I uploaded it to the computer, it basically did not come out any way I really wanted it to be. The visual was good. The only problem with it is that the audio was completely shot. Like, the audio recording of the trailer was completely destroyed. I don't know what went wrong. The audio just was way out of whack. Let's just leave it at that. But nonetheless, I decided just to scrap that because, you know, it is what it is. When a video does not go the way you plan it to be, and when it just gets, you know, when it becomes too much of a hassle, you just need to scrap it. You know, that's what I've learned over the course of being on YouTube for so long. So I'm here with an official review of the teaser trailer itself. Nonetheless, of course, this is the first ever trailer we've gotten, so this is the full extent of what we'll expect from the series itself, and particularly the pilot. And I personally thought it was really well done and amazing. I mean, the visuals and the CGI have to be the highlight of the trailer itself. It's so well done, so well. I don't know if this is the right way to put it, but comparing it to other Berlanti shows like Arrow and Flash, the visuals and CGI of this program top The Flash. And that's saying a lot, because The Flash, for me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there, is the #1 comic book TV show out there, next to, like, you know, Marvel's Daredevil and what have you. So it definitely topped that. Like the visuals was a big thing, because obviously with a character like Supergirl, it calls for great epic sequences and a lot of superpowers and what have you, because she is a Kryptonian, and like Superman, she has almost all of, you know, his powers, and on some occasions she's actually more powerful than Superman. But that being said, there's a lot of things about this trailer I didn't really like. I wasn't really big on the Berlanti-esque kind of stuff. Like, Melissa Benoist, when she's as Kara in her daily life, she felt way too Emily Bett as Felicity. Like, it just felt too much like that. I don't think that was necessarily the way to go with the character of Kara, because she's not human, and she's not really used to being, you know, a part of our, you know, society and dealing with our type of government. But then again, unlike the comic book version, she's more or less, like, she's lived here for a long time, so she's more or less used to Earth's settings. So I guess to a certain extent it makes sense. But I wish that they could have made her made Melissa Benoist in the trailer. It made it seem like they made her feel too teenage, you know, female-esque. Like, it just felt like, even though it's on CBS, it had a lot of that CW cheese, which I'm not really fond of, that we get a lot in the Flash and Arrowverse. So I wasn't really big on that, but everything else was amazing. The story was good. It feels very solid. The other actors who are playing characters like Jimmy Olsen and Cat Grant look amazing. They look like they're just going to kill it. And on top of that, the action seems on point with stuff that you would expect from, like, you know, Superman movie. Like, the plane crash rescue sequence was awesome. Very well done. Taking down robbers was pretty badass and well done. Just the CGI and visuals alone and the cinematics of this one first trailer has made me more anticipated for the show. It just makes me feel better as to what I could expect, because I did have a lot of issues with the show prior, you know, like how Superman is going to fit to this whole thing, how this show is going to fit with the rest of the DC programs, how this show will, you know, feature superpowers, superhuman beings like Supergirl and Superman. But based off this trailer, I can see that there's not really going to be a big problem. It just looks very well done and very well programmed. It's awesome. Like, the visuals alone just kill it for me. Like, it was just like, it just, Flash and Arrow went as far as they could on the CW, but it feels like CBS just like skyrocketed that shit. They were like, you know what, we're gonna give it more of a landscape. We're not gonna constrict ourselves from just being in a solid city, and we're just gonna, give it the whole 9 yards of like visuals, action, CG, cinematics, all that shit. We're gonna put it right into this show because that's what this character deserves, and I say that's a good thing. It was just so well done. It was so just refreshing to see this kind of thing come to play. Overall, I have to give the trailer, the first look trailer, if you will, a good 8 out of 10. It was really well done and awesome. There were things I wasn't big into, like Melissa Benoist, basically doing a Felicity impression. I wasn't big on that. The references to Superman were cool, but, my big question is will Superman ever appear? Is he going to be a part of the show? Is Dean Cain playing Superman? Because as jokingly and stupid as that would never happen, it would be kind of hysterical if it did. That's just my personal opinion. And how is this show going to fit with the rest of the DC universe? Because there's been lots of talks that, this show could have some form of connection with the Flash and Arrowverse. So, if this show, proves to be awesome and they have some kind of open door to the possibility of a connection, I say they should go for it, because this show looks amazing in and of itself. But if it's connected with those characters, it would just skyrocket the fucking popularity and fan base of the show, because then, everybody's gonna be like, into Supergirl because, she's a part of a pre-existing universe. And on top of that, she has her own originality, her own freshness, her own story that's cultivated in the Superman mythology. And on top of that, she's the first ever female superhero that we've gotten on, in current DC, universes. We haven't really gotten that since, I don't even want to go back to, Smallville, I want to say, I think. And I just think there's a bright future for female superheroes on TV. Like, we're definitely going to get more of them. And I think Supergirl is just the right skyrocket, planned road to go. But personally, this has been my personal thoughts on the first look / trailer. Let me know what you personally thought about the trailer below. What do you think about Melissa Benoist as Supergirl? What do you think about the new Jimmy Olsen? What do you think about Cat Grant? What do you think about the Superman connection? Do you think he'll show up? Do you think he won't show up? Do you think the show will have any type of connections with Flash and Arrow? And of course, what are your personal thoughts on the visuals and CGI, which I personally thought were the best of the show? Still, I need to see more to really get the full extent of how great this show could be, but based off the trailer, I'm very anticipated and I have high hopes. But nonetheless, let me know what you personally thought in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been John 12.